Hello there! Have you ever had a day where everything seems to be against you all at once? I mean, from the moment you open your eyes and bang your head on the bed frame, then fumble making a cup of coffee to wake up only to end up spilling it all over your pristine white shirt. Not to mention having a loud argument with your own cat. Yes, you heard that right. I once had a very serious one-on-one debate with Pickles, my sassy, gray-furred cat, about how it shouldn't be singing opera at 8 in the morning, especially right when I was on a Zoom meeting. If you've had days like that too, welcome to the Complete Disaster Day Club. Don't worry, I've been there. And today, I'm going to tell you how I turned a terrible day into a memorable, fun experience with just 3 simple steps. Come along with me through this story. Who knows, you might find something for yourself. My name is Alex. I'm 27 years old, working as a freelance graphic designer in a tiny apartment in Seattle. Have you ever heard someone say that freelancing is freedom, creativity, and full of inspiration? Well, sometimes that's true. But most of the time, it's a series of self-produced shows that no one watches, mainly convincing yourself not to smash your laptop or send angry emails to clients. Imagine a morning like this. I wake up late because I was so busy meeting a deadline last night that I forgot to set an alarm. As soon as I open my eyes, I see Pickles rolling around on the keyboard, wagging his tail like he's saying, "You're late! I'm hungry!" I hurriedly make coffee, but spill it all over the new sketch I just drew for a VIP client. Right at that moment, a new email arrives. "Alex, the drawing needs urgent revisions. The sooner the better." My face at that moment probably only loses to the stunned owl meme. Not only that, while I was struggling to open Zoom for a meeting with a client, Pickles decided to show off by singing opera. Not the cute meowing kind, but a prolonged meow ooh ooh that left my client on the other side of the screen speechless and me just wanting to disappear. After the debate with Pickles, I discovered my phone charger cable had been chewed to bits. Truly, misfortunes never come alone. Wanting a change of scenery, I decided to work at a cafe. Unexpectedly, I got lost, thinking to myself, could I be a supporting character in a bad comedy film? Honestly, on days like this before, I would curl up in a blanket, scroll through TikTok to forget everything, and complain to friends about the freelancer life. But in February 2025, I decided to try a new approach. After listening to a TED Talk about mood shifting, I thought to myself, hey, why not try changing the script and see what happens? So, why do we have such disastrous days? According to Psychology Today, bad days are often not caused by a major event, but by a series of tiny things, like spilling coffee, being disturbed by a cat, and then adding negative thoughts like, I really am a failure. Our brain loves to zoom in on bad things, then multiply them into a loop of stress and self-blame. That's how a small thing can drag the whole day downhill uncontrollably. After many times being slapped by life, I have drawn 3 extremely simple but effective steps to save myself from such days. Sometimes it is the silly moments that help us laugh and get through more easily. Step 1. Stop and breathe. It sounds cliché, but it's actually very important. When everything comes crashing down, I just close my eyes for 30 seconds, take a deep breath, and tell myself, come on, Alex, it's just coffee, not the end of the world. This method helps me regain calmness, interrupting the flood of negative thoughts rushing like a waterfall. Sometimes I even set a timer, stand in front of the mirror and say, I can handle this, even if Pickles decides to sing opera next. Deep breathing might not solve the problem immediately, but it gives you enough space to avoid making things worse. Step 2. Turn everything into a joke. Instead of taking things seriously, I try to see everything through a humorous lens. Coffee spilled on the sketch? Well, that's Alex's new version of abstract art. Pickles chewed through the charging cable? I take a picture, post a story. Review of cat-chewed charging cable, 0-10, not recommended to try at home. Every time I laugh at my own bad luck, everything feels lighter. The brain realizes, it turns out it's nothing serious. Research also shows that when we laugh, even forced laughter, The body releases endorphins, which immediately improve mood. Step 3. Proactively create small positive moments. I reward myself with a cheerful song, make a cup of hot cocoa instead of coffee, or write a line of gratitude to myself. No matter what, I still tried today. Some days, I draw a really bad picture for Pickles, and he doesn't care at all, but I laugh out loud at my reluctant artist self. Sometimes, I invite my best friend for a walk around the lake, or just call to chat. These small actions help me reset my emotions, reminding me that a bad day cannot determine my whole life. After applying these 3 steps, I realized the disaster days are no longer the enemy, but have become material for endless jokes. Sometimes I even hope Pickles will sing again, so I have stories to tell my friends. Most importantly, I learned to forgive myself and allow myself to have bad days without feeling worse because of it. If you are also having a bad day, believe me, you are not alone. Don't hesitate to pause, take a breath, smile, and create a small positive moment for yourself. Who knows, tomorrow you might look back on today with a smile. Just like I am now, thanks to Pickles, I turned a disaster into the art of living.